Hi folks, how are we doing? In the last video you saw the brush and the razor. I'm more than likely going to take on holiday. Still haven't confirmed stuff yet. This is the soap. Anybody remember these capsules? If you do, tell me what they're for in the comments below. But they are quite good for shaving sticks. We used to have these in hundreds. So this is the soap I'm taking. That's it. It's half a Palmolive shaving stick. The other half got grated into a tub. But this is a little bit I've got left. And that's what we're taking on holiday. That's going to get lathered up with my 3D printed 26mm Silksmoke brush. The razor is a Rocnel Elite Brass. Do you like this razor? And the blade is a Perma-Sharp, Gillette Perma-Sharp stainless. There we go, there's the blade there. So we'll get the blade rolled up and we'll get lathered up. Now that stick is probably when couldn't you no longer get Palmolive sticks in the UK. That's probably approaching 7 years old. Might even be a bit longer. But there's the blade, loaded up, 3-piece razor, no, a little bit of overhang. Not enough to cause any issues though. So Rocnel Elite Brass. Oh. So yeah, just take the silver foil off it, a little bit on the bottom as you can see. Scent is like, I don't know, it's been described as a green fougere. It's a bit ferny, it is green, matches the colour of the soap I suppose. That's more than enough. I know in previous years I've seen Prosso in tubes of Prosso and tubs of Prosso, so if that runs out or gets lost or layer or the tosure, there's plenty of options available to me. Crest, even bar soap will do, you know what I mean? So 26mm Silksmoke. Now when I say 3D printed, this isn't a home print. This was done by a commercial company who make parts for F1 cars. I did a couple of batches. I did a batch of 10, which I sold them all at cost really, with knots. And I did a second batch of 10. I think I might still have a couple, not sure. I'm fairly sure I have. So if you're interested in a 3D printed shaving brush, get in touch and we can sort something out. I've already got Silksmoke knots. If I've got the knots, I think I have. And the knots are from AP Shave Company. So they aren't a cheap knockoff knot, they're a decent quality. This really is a cracking brush. That's so ergonomic with the hourglass shape. The original design was by Steve Tinter from Alpha Shaving. He had the files up online. I think he's since taken them down. So you won't find the design online anymore. But obviously I had some made, so I could easily get some more made because the manufacturers have the files. Palmolive cheapest chip soap. Really nice, good scent. And it lathers up brilliantly. Actually, I just had an idea. I've got a couple of yaki brushes that Craig Will sent me. I could take one of them with me. Hasn't cost me anything. If I lose it, who gives a shit? It's an idea, it's a consideration. I'll just get a little bit of heat into the head. Rocnel Elite Brass with a Gillette Perma-Sharp on its fourth uses. Just put 4 dots on the wrapper. That's how I mark my blades. It's a very simple method. It's one that my good lady can't mess with. Because if I had them in piles of one, she would just reorganise the piles. If I had them in piles of by number of uses, or if I had dice on them, the dice will get moved. So putting the dots on the wrapper is an extremely simplistic method, but highly effective. Obviously this video is a pre-record. I actually haven't gone on holiday yet, but it won't be released until, yeah, a couple of weeks time. So by the time you see it, I'll probably be halfway through or over halfway through. I've got a couple of videos, or some videos already banked. One's scheduled, the rest are all unlisted, so you won't see them. I may well try and get another one recorded after this, then I can work out a regular schedule drop between when I go and when I come back. Just so there's content dropping out while I'm away. So the Rocnel, it's very Henson-esque in its head. It's not really aggressive. It's efficient just because it's so heavy. So this is from a run. Can't remember the lad's name now, it's on the box as well, I just looked at it before I came in. That Rocnel made, it's basically just machine finished as it comes off the machines. I think if you want to, they still make these razors, but the new ones are finished and they're a bit more money. He did a couple of runs of these and yeah, very good price, for a very good price really for a Rocnel, because he doesn't make cheap gear, but he does make good gear. As you can see, plenty of lather just from the minuscule amount that was put on the face. It's not solid brass, it's got a hollow handle which reduces the weight a little bit and gives it a little bit of head weight. As you can undoubtedly, yeah. It likes a good sing. It lets you know it's cutting the hair. Tell you, there's not a lot left. There's far more soap than there is stubble. Sound of silence, isn't it great? I like the sound of silence. I'm quite comfortable with silence. So why are you talking, Martin? Shut the fuck. Okay. I know some maintain that a video should be constant yatter, but there's a lot to be said for the sound of silence. I know someone would say that's when my videos are at the best, when I'm not today saying anything. Brush, soap, soap, brush. Crack and shave, really nice. More than good enough. See, the other good thing about the face wash, you can have a feel around the pickups while you're putting it on. If there's something you've missed, you can sort it out. Right, see you in a minute. Really good shave, very good shave. Post shave, I'm going straight for an eau de parfum. This is from Superdrug in the UK. Vetiver Arome. Now this is either based upon Chanel Blue or Sauvage. Can't remember which one. They aren't expensive, they don't last long, they're not super heavy. However, as I've just shaved, nice 10 squirts in the hand. Well, I'll let the alcohol or some of it evaporate. Not that way you don't scream like a banshee. can afford to spray this stuff, it's like £8, £7 a bottle. Sometimes you get 2 for £10, so they're also a good size to travel with, 50ml. So yeah, they don't, as I say, the scents are okay on the skin, but they don't last long. So what do we use today? Well, the brush, the 3D printed Alpha Shaving Barbell. There we go, with a Silksmoke knot on it, 26ml. The razor, made by Mehmet Sock. I went and looked up the name on the box. The Rocnel Elite Brass. There we go, from Turkey. The blade was a Gillette Perma-Sharp on its 4th use. Goes back in the wrapper now. Cut use out of that. And the soap. That's the soap. A little Palmolive, or the remnants of a Palmolive stick. And in case you're interested, that's an old 35mm film camera canister. Remember the days you got filmed for the camera? That's a 35mm canister from a roll of 35mm film. Makes a very good travel tube for soaps, or sticks anyway. And we polished off there with some Vetiver Arome from Artiscent Atelier from Superdrug. That's it folks. Any questions, comments or anything else, leave them below. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.